We're going to make a video about the blog post on the future of character release events, and then we're going to look at the first 6 posts on Reddit. Just the 6 top trending posts on Reddit. I wonder what they're going to be about. And then lastly, we're going to look at some data mines about DD8 that pretty much confirm the order that we were thinking. The future of character release events. Now, I made 2 videos about this already. One with Duelim, one with Dorky, and I had not read this, but this pretty much says what I thought. During the 6-year history of Marvel Strike Force, we've released non-legendary mythic characters in a number of different ways. Event campaigns, blitz, web milestones, and most recently, the month-long events. So they're talking about Orcus, Annihilators, those type of characters. We're always trying to find fun and engaging new ways for your wallet to engage. We're always trying to find fun and engaging ways to engage with your wallet. We're always trying to find fun and engaging ways for you to spend money. I'm sorry. Let's just read it. We're always trying to find fun and engaging new ways for players to get the newest characters while also making sure no matter your playstyle, you can obtain the characters you want. And that is random orbs. So that, you know, if you have no playstyle, you can just do random orbs. Some of these methods have been more successful than others, and we want to thank the community for making their voice heard with invaluable feedback over the years we've iterated. So what does this all mean? We're updating our character release method for additional characters, so that's going to be Orcus, Annihilators, so on. Our core goal is to ensure that you unlock new characters in an engaging way through paying money, daily play. We believe, anytime I see engaging, the first thing that goes into my head is spending money. Like, they perceive engagement and amount of time that you spend in game as a higher likelihood of you spending. So to me, the word, it means when you engage more, that means you're probably spending more. And that's what it means to me. We believe our new approach will achieve that. You'll be able to earn new characters through engagement by earning meaningful rewards for playing every day. Rest assured, anyone on day one has a chance to get the new character. Now, I take issue to this. Rest assured, anyone on day one has a chance. Yes, we look at Sentinel. That is 1 in 250. These orbs, I've opened them and I get 1 shard. I don't think I've even had a 10 drop, which is a 1.2% chance. They've all been 1 drops. And I guess this is factually true. Some people were in that 1 in 250% chance. Rest assured, anyone on day 1 has a 1 in 250 chance to get the new character. There'll be multiple ways to unlock characters throughout the month. Now, notice that they use the word month right here, primarily through engagement. We are also still committed to our character release cadence of getting characters to 7 stars in 6 months. And I do see this is true. And we're going to go into a little bit more in detail, but I feel like they are continuing to make the game easier for people to catch up and for new players to catch up, and access to characters once they are 6 months old is very good. Like, they've done a good job with that, and they're saying that through normal gameplay, players will get a character to 7 stars at the 6-month part, and I that is fine. And I had a new player account. I'm hearing of people, getting Apocalypse 50 days in, and I'm hearing of Super Scroll in like 3-4 months, 6 months. People going into Dark Dimension F7 on the 9-month mark. So they have definitely sped the game up, and I think a lot of that's good. What's happening here, we're going to read it, is they're going to sell offers, and for the players that choose to buy new player offers, they're going to get a period of exclusivity that people who do not core the characters, or people that are just going to remain, trying to get this done, and then they're going to say that one character on a team might have some events. That's the way I read this post coming up. Path 1, Path to New Characters, which I believe is just this. As you've already seen from our news most recent blog regarding the Orcus team, we're calling our new release format Path to Event. Path to Events are phase 1 of a character release where all players are encouraged to initially unlock new character by engaging with the game throughout the entire week. You consider this a release event for new characters. However, this may not always come in the shape of milestones, which you are familiar with. Each Path to Event releases a character you obtain through daily engagement in various game modes and occasionally some surprises, right? You play an arena and you get 10 shards and then you open and you get nothing, right? I mean, I feel like they're saying is that access to these garbage orbs is going to be based off of normal everyday engagement with the game, just like it was with Annihilators through the arena, right? Players earn new character shards from these throughout phase 1, which will add up to unlocking a new character during phase 1 or phase 2. We want phase 1 to feel like you are continually make progress towards unlocking the new characters. Phase 2. Phase 2 is composed of various power-up moments. These opportunities may overlap with phase 1 or follow the conclusion of phase 1 path to unlocking a character. Shards for the character of the new team will be made available in other ways, whether through events, a battle pass, strike pass, a milestone. Details will vary, so keep an eye on the official blogs for info. Phase 2 is a great way to finish unlocking a character, powering up further. So it mentions battle passes, strike passes. So, you know, I know a lot of the focus is like this new system is really going to push out the battle pass players, and I do think that because this phase 2 means to me that this is going to be much after the initial offers, and I don't know that they're specifically saying when the phase 2 part will be, but to me, when new characters are come to the game and an offer, they're not in the battle pass right away. Other than Ares, I mean, it's much later. Plus, we're not even done with Ares right now. We've got, 3 months locked up on Ares. So this to me means that maybe in the second month afterwards, we will see. Now, this is the part that I took the strongest in a negative way. Additional character accessibility. In addition to phase 1 and phase 2 efforts, will ensure at least one character within 30 days after the character's initial launch will be made even more accessible through engagement. For now, this will likely come in the form of character shards and a milestone. However, we'll continue to experiment and find new fun, engaging ways to deliver these shards. So, what this means to me, for example, with Orcus. Now, Orcus, we're not talking about Lady Deathstrike and Scientist Supreme. We're talking about new characters released. And they're saying that one of the 3 Orcus characters will have a certain way of getting the character to some level of certainty within 30 days. That was Gladiator. What does that mean for Gore and Thanos? You don't have them by getting orbs. Well, that's that. If your alliance cares about raids, you're gonna need the entire team, all 5, right? I'm unsure if the team will operate as a 4-man. I don't think so. But they're only going to have one character that is going to have some special accessibility, you know, and I feel like the direction they're going is this. I mean, some of this is vague and is subject to interpretation. Looking ahead, we monitored Path 2 events closely through the Orcus release beyond. Our team will also be trying new methods of releasing character shards along the way. We endeavor to provide details and information of these upcoming releases, always via the official blog. Thank you for your continued passion and support. Now, we're going to look at the very top first 6, and we're not going to omit any. We're going to only look at the top 6 posts on Reddit right now. Scopely, get fucked. New character release. As the title says, Scopely, go fuck yourself. How do you think this new way to get characters is a good thing and the community will take the new way to unlock release methods? Beyond me. Just be honest with the community and tell us point blank. Free to play can get fucked, and we're kidding to whales and Kraken to give them extra value with purchasing characters. Fuck. When free to play unlocks characters at 3-star, they aren't going to be compared to a whale and or Kraken getting a tune at 7 stars. Taking the game pay to play rather than pay to win. Boy, I can see a lot of quitting over this bullshit and having the community rely on some bullshit RNG to unlock a character knowing they aren't going to be available to end shards to unlock at least 30 days after release. So I'm going to stop Myself here, my blood is boiling for just typing this. I read it. Scopely, go fuck yourself and your stupid fucking grade. Wow. I think this is the most updated post. Yeah, I don't think people like this. I mean, I guess this doesn't explicitly tell us what it's going to look like, but if it looks anything like the Annihilator's release, I don't think that's great. And I feel like whatever they're trying to do is going to mirror the Annihilators, and that's the reason why people are feeling this way. It feels like Scopely is trying to add extra value to people that are willing to buy the character right when it goes for sale, and provide them with some level of exclusivity for purchasing that character. People called more Illuminati and Annihilators. Yeah, and so I do want to say that coring characters will be more important going forward. And the only good thing I can say about all of this is that they have drastically upped the amount of cores inside of the arena to a place where people can make decisions about when to core a character. Like when there's specifically a team like Illuminati Annihilators, say, hey, that's a team I want to core. I'm going to do it. Like I've built up, a stockpile of cores, and it's mostly because of the new system. So that's the only thing. I mean, but still, I don't think this is great. But still, Scope will use this as justification changing the upcoming release. Well, no shit. You had to core the Illuminati if you wanted to get Hank and Shuri to 5 to reach Captain Britain plus their legendary unlock. Annihilators are the new arena team and a legendary unlock. The only way to get more Annihilator shards is do well in the arena. Did they core for Alpha Flight or Mercs? No. Of course they didn't. And I think, can you please just say we want spinners to have more value than trying to sugarcoat everything in we are doing it to help you facade. Talk about rubbing our belly with stabbing us in the back. Now, I do want to give them some credit. They pretty much did say this in the call I was in. We want spinners to have more value. They were saying that. It's true they didn't put that in this post necessarily, but I believe, if my recollection is correct, that the context of the call that I was in yesterday was they were saying this. We want spinners to have more value. I take issue with this language in here about trying to create fun, engaging new ways. No! Don't say that. It's no. Let's go to the third post. This gaming's going down the crap hole fast. I've had it with new character release system in Marvel Strike Force. Seriously, what is happening? We've gone from some more manageable grind system to new character releases are gated behind RNG. Are you kidding me? This is a slap in the face to us all have been supporting the game for years. There used to be a time when we at least knew how to get new characters, but now there's no guaranteed way to unlock them. Want that shiny new character to stay competitive? Good luck, because now that's all a roll of the dice. Some players might get lucky while others are left behind with no way of knowing when or if they'll get the character at all. It's not good enough that the release cadence is already messed up, but now you're forcing us to rely on RNG for characters that are essential to progress. This is just going to widen the gap between the players who get lucky and the rest of us who grind endlessly. How is this a sustainable model? Where's the respect to your player base? And the answer to that question is, if you don't want to deal with RNG, buy that character. That's what they're telling us. If you don't want to deal with the RNG of these garbage orbs, then spend money. All right, let's go to post number 4. Battle passes will become irrelevant if I can't unlock new characters. I'm a battle pass buyer, which is still a considerable amount of money per month. Yeah, $80 on a mobile game. And with this change to the character releases, I won't be able to unlock characters without spending. This makes the benefit I get from the passes to be irrelevant. What good to me is all the gold and training materials if I can't unlock new characters? Yeah. Why? If you're unwilling to buy new character offers, then what's the point in buying the battle pass, is what this post is saying, right? Not to mention the character core orb drops are ridiculous. I had to spend almost 10,000 cores to unlock Thanos. So they're talking about what I say, get coring characters. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. Since they got around 25 shards for him and his arena's orbs, and I've been top 10 in the arena every day, it gives me zero assurance I'll be able to unlock the next characters. No point in me buying the battle passes anymore. I have a feeling this change will actually backfire on Scopely, and people that spend a little will actually stop spending. Time will tell. Oh Woo! Let's go to the fifth post on Reddit. If Sentinel's example of the new release method, it's awful. My alliance has completed the portion of Tolerance Extinction, which provides Sentinel orbs. I currently have 14 shards. Woohoo. I get that there's going to be more opportunities for these orbs, but good lord, 14 shards of a locked character does me as much good as 98 shards of a locked character. I still don't have the character. This isn't fun or engaging. It's a reminder that I'm making progress at a snail's pace, and that I only need to log in twice a day-ish for 5 minutes to do my dailies, and then not bother looking at the game until tomorrow. Holy moly. Let's go to post number 6 on Reddit today. Message to Scopely. Before I say anything else, new changes to release methods suck. Sure, the game won't die tomorrow, but it will start bleeding. Moving on, Scopely is a business, needs to make money. Great, do that, but at least do it in a bit more sense. Locking the most basic thing, normal characters in game, is stupid and crazy. What exactly would people get hooked for? Why exactly would anybody want to see a Friday blog next week's event if new events, which need new characters, won't be available for them to participate in a meaning way? The gap between free-to-play, pass buyers, and crackers should be there. Agreed. No category person will deny this. Most people know the value of money. Those who spend their earned hard money should get an advantage. But the advantage should be in the form of add-ons to the characters. Add-ons should be locked, not the character itself. Why are red stars so freely available? Is it much better to lock out red star for 1 to 2 months rather than locking out yellow star? Delay purple ISO, perhaps the G20 items. Doing this will make people mad, sure, but at least they won't be forced into quitting. Hope there'll be enough feedback throughout the Orcus month, and Scopely will experiment a better method, which only add-ons are locked to maintain the distance between the categories of people. So peace. So my general understanding of the way that things are going to play out is that there's going to be initial offers, and if you don't buy them, you're going to have a random chance to get them. Maybe you will or won't have them unlocked after 30 days. It's going to feel just like Gladiators and Annihilators, rather. That's what it's just going to feel like Annihilators, right? I don't see how it's any different than that. And one of the characters will have a more traditional unlock event. Like if there's 3 characters, 1 will and 2 won't. I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's anything more I could say about this today, other than it's not great. And my feeling from the call yesterday and the 2 videos I made, this is now the 3rd video, is it's still the same. Let's go to some data mines, and the data mines are pretty simple. Thank you for Quick Draw. And all I got from this data mine is that they, again, are putting the order of Dark Dimension 8 in the same order as the DD8 planner. So there is the order. I feel like in every post planner and now in-game messaging through a data mine is the same. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.